hasn't the president been more involved in helping the DNC decide as early as the presidential primary states? Obviously, there's 4 or 5 potential states, and there's been a sense that the White House hasn't, been public enough about which states it wants to go first.
Look, I was asked this question recently. It is a political question. It is about the 2024 elections. I cannot speak to this, so I would refer you to the DNC. It's not something that I can speak to from here.
Let me ask you, you said that the president's going to have a chance to greet in some form the Royals when they're in Boston later this week. He's supposed to be in Boston this week for a greeting with them, and it turns out for a Democratic fundraiser that's taking place there to help support Democratic candidates. Why is the president attending a Democratic fundraiser in Massachusetts and has no plans, as best we understand at this point, to go to Georgia, where there is a Democratic candidate who's facing a tight challenge?
So first, let me just say the Hatch Act. I want to be really careful. This is an ongoing race that's current, and so want to be careful on how. I just want to state that out there. The Hatch Act. I am covered on the Hatch Act. One of the things I would argue, Peter, that we saw the last several months is that it didn't matter where the president went. His message very much resonated. His message on his economic policy, how he was delivering for the American people. We talked about the bipartisan infrastructure legislation. We talked about the American Rescue Plan and how that was able to bring our economy back on track. We talked about the Inflation Reduction Act, and we made that contrast very clearly with Congress and what Republicans in Congress were trying to do, and that worked. Right, that worked. It was
maybe to follow, which is perhaps yes, no. Does the president believe it would help or hurt Raphael Warnock for him to campaign with him in Georgia?
Look, I'm not going to get into any political strategy here. That is not my place here to do that at the podium. I have said many times before at the podium, the president is willing to help Senator Warnock any way he can, and however the senator wants him to get involved.
Thanks, Chris.
Okay.